Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Pete Morgan and this is my Dare to Win save that you're watching currently. Currently with the third team in the save, which is AC Milan. Things aren't going too bad, they're going much better than I expected. So the last games you were with us for was a 0-0 Serie game against Inter and a 3-3 Champions League game at home against Atletico Madrid, which is a bit disappointing. We've then played Salento at home, beaten them 2-0, played very well. Calgary, again, played them at home, beat them 3-0. Again, we're playing quite well, but these are mid to bottom teams in the table, okay? And we've just played Sassuolo, beat them 5-1. We went 1-0 down early on. Took a while to get going, but yeah, we played them off the park, so a nice confident win. And that means we're sitting quite, I wouldn't say comfortably, but we're sitting happily in third place at this moment in time, which I'm more than chuffed with, because I thought it was going to be a real difficult start to the season while we sort the team out and everything else. So we're back today. Slight change. I know I said I wasn't coming back until the Salzburg game, but we got Man City in Champions League today. Going to be a difficult game, we know that. And we've got Juventus, who are currently top of the Serie. Yeah, that's where we're at. Other than that, not a lot's gone on. I've got a new youngster in the team that I've promoted up from the under-18. Well, it's under 20s here, I think. I'll have to check that. I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So I've picked up an injury. Oh, I haven't. He's not eligible. That's fine. Got so many unregistered players. I've really scored an own goal there, I think. So the new player, just promoted him up, and that was probably him, the one that's not registered, but he's under the age, so he should have been in. Tears too. He's not registered. I didn't think he had to be under 18s. But anyway, this is the guy. He's been promoted from the youth setup. He looks a good striker. He's got the key attributes here that we're looking for. 13 and 15 on acceleration and pace, which is important. Composure 16. Off the ball is 12. Techniques 15. According to this, he should be able to score me some goals. So we're going to have a look. Whether his youth needs to bring him on a little, as he's only currently 2-star, but he is a 5-star potential, and we're going to have a look at him. So anyway, team today, as you see, loads of gaps on the substitutes bench. I've dropped one there by not registering all the players, so there's a lesson to learn. Whether they're old or not, it's always best to have bottoms on the bench, to be honest. So the team today is Dokovic in goal. Scout Acamia Fontanarosa is the youngster who's coming in. Brought him up from the youth side as well. He's only 16, but wow, he's playing well and he's developing nicely in the first team. With Neto wide left. Okay, we got Pesci and Urban central midfield, with Koulibaly and Kadogo out wide, with Akoli and Delorto up front today. We've had a few injuries with our main goal scorer, and he's still injured at the moment, I'm guessing. Yeah, Ketelare, he's injured. He's going to be out for a while. 6 days and 2 weeks, so it's coming down, but he hasn't played a lot of football since you were last with us. That's the team. We're playing Man City, and I've dropped another boo-boo there. Two of the subs are outside of the, not paying attention, am I? Rushing around. I wasn't going to do this game because we were going to get a hide-in, but it's Man City and then Juventus. How can I not do it? Okay, we're at home. At home will give us a better chance of getting the result, and I might regret this. Let's hope I don't. So anyway, it's alright. England ladies are about to kick off. I also thought I'd get this in before they did, but I've dithered about a little bit. So anyway, it's going well. I'm quite enjoying my little time in Italy so far. A lot of these players, they're young players. We have, considering I was complaining how old the squad was, we actually field quite a young team. I purposely don't pick the old heads. I do put them on the bench in the league, and I do bring them on with 15-20 minutes to go or for injuries, mainly just to rotate players around, and usually only once we're in front, which fortunately we seem to do a lot so far in this part of the save. And now we're in trouble, and oh my word alive, Haaland is still doing the business for Man City. How old is this guy now? He's got to be 90 if he's a day, surely. He took the ball there. He's played a 1-2. Well, I say a 1-2, a very delayed 1-2, but back in and bang. Oh, a bit of a deflection, but let's not fool ourselves. The keeper was never getting anywhere near that. Cracking finish by Haaland. And I'm sorry, guys, this might spoil the game for you, but he's 36. There's another lesson about old heads. And I thought we'd give away a penalty there, the way the defender reacted, but we're looking a little bit, and that was offside, but they're going to probably, nope, they've given the free kick. So I'm going to encourage the guys a little bit. You know, Haaland has sort of put us on the cosh a bit, and this is a big worry for me at the moment with European qualification. Real big worry. So here we go, O'Malley, Jiminan, and it's, oh, why am I doing this game? So yeah, we're looking at hiding here, aren't we? Although we're half an hour in, we haven't had a highlight for us yet. It's all Man City, and I'd like to say the goalie got a touch on that and pushed it onto the bar, but I don't think he did get anywhere near it. And yeah, as yet, I haven't had any of the Saudi teams come in and offer me stupid money for any of my older players, which they seem to be doing in real life. I'd love to offload a couple of my 36, 37 legends. I wouldn't. And we've equalised. That's a lovely bit of play by Koulibaly. The fans love him. They're telling me that he has to be offered a full-time move. Whether he will take that, I don't know. Whether I can afford that at the moment, I don't know. And this is why I would love one of these Saudi teams to come in and offer me 30, 40, 50 million for some of my older players. I can't quite see it. They seem to be snapping up. Mr. Gerrard seems to be coming back and stripping Liverpool of all their assets. Or are they assets? All their has-been assets probably would be a better way of putting it. But yeah, we're playing with the youngsters. When you think, oh, Jesus, I hate Haaland. Never managed him, and maybe I should do the next save with Man City just to get a chance to see how good he really is. I see every time we play him, but yeah, we're going back to my team, AC Milan. We're playing well, and it's not all about Haaland. It's about the players I've got. Urban is a signing. He's been absolutely fantastic for us. Orto is on loan. He's starting to come in to his own a little bit. He's scored a couple of goals for us now, but this is a bit of a worry. We are a little bit leggy at the back. That's offside. That's offside. Yeah, we are a little bit leggy at the back. The fitness stats are a little bit dodgy on some of my players. Height for sure. Oh, how can they award that guy? And now they're gonna. This means nothing because they just adjust it to suit. I'm convinced of that. Because he was clearly offside, and I really disgusted with it. But yeah, we're I've forgotten what I was saying now. We are vertically challenged at the back. There's no doubt about it. I mean, I've got so many centre halves. It's between 5'9" and 5'11". It's just not tall enough. I'm sorry. And they're not excessively quick or excessively good on the tackles or anything. So we do struggle with that a little bit. So the team build is, and there you go, we've hit the bar post. The team build is ongoing. It's going to take, I mean, I'm a bit worried that we've got no debt. The club's got no debt, but the club's got no money, which is a bit of a worry. So we really do need, and I've got an injury here to somebody, we really do need to have a good European run to get some money in. Potential thigh issue there. This would have been absolutely fantastic to bring my youngster on for some experience, but it didn't happen. And I'm going to point the finger, and I know everyone has more to offer. Come on, guys, let's do them. I'm going to demand more straight away. And I'm persevering with my formation. I think it suits Italy, which the league form suggests is correct. We are struggling a little bit in Europe, but that could be down to the fact that we're not one of the best teams in Europe, not by far. If this team was in the Premiership, we'd be fighting for survival, to be honest. But yeah, we're it's a challenge. That's what the game's about. We don't want it too easy, do we? We don't want to really, and that's a good punch out by the keeper. If everybody managed Man United, Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea and Man City, the game would be a little bit sad, wouldn't it? But yeah, I don't think I've ever, obviously Liverpool because I support them, I've had little play arounds with them, but I haven't really ever managed one of the top English sides. And that's a good header at the back post, but over the bar. We're 73 minutes in. We're now going to make some changes. I've left it as late as I can. I'm hoping now that we can, because if the game's gone, that's fine. But I do need to get some changes made and rest some players. Pesci can come off. Where are you? Racy can have a go out there. I'm going to rest Urban as well and put Mano on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. I'm looking at a defeat. I might as well lose 3-1 as lose 2-1 and have my players fit for the Juventus game, or my main players, hadn't I? So Let's see. Stranger things happen. And when you think that I've got a 16-year-old playing centre-half and one of my better players has just give the ball away. Got a 16-year-old playing centre-half and we're only losing 2-1. That's got to be promising for the future, hasn't it? And that's a good play. Managed to struggle through. And Koulibaly dives into the box, gets it across to Ikoliks. That is going to be disallowed for offside. Unless they decide that it's my turn to have the offside lines moved on the replay. It's going to be disallowed, guys. He was clearly offside. Okay, and this is why we don't need VAR. Because in the real world, some go for you, some go against you. And I'd rather VAR dealt with everything else that's wrong with the game rather than the tight offside decisions. And according to that, he was a country mile onside. I thought he looked a country mile offside originally, but hey, I'm 2-2 home against Manchester City, looking for a winner here in the final minutes. Mano is a relatively good player. He's not really a top player, but he can do a job, and Fonterosa won the header there. Now, if we could pick up this loose ball, don't let Haaland in. And we're going back for another go with Haaland, but we don't want to be. And we're through. Pereira. And, oh my word! Have we really snatched victory from the jaws of defeat after deciding to rotate the team around and rest my better players for the next game? Have we stumbled upon, well, I'd like to say a team that's probably better than the first team I'm choosing, but no, that's not true, because these players aren't in the first team for a reason. And a fourth goal would really rub the salt in. It would be totally undeserved, and that's about our dap. A fourth goal wouldn't be deserved, and I'm just hoping now, we're 87 minutes, 3-2 up. Let's just hope we can hold on, and this isn't like the game dangling that golden carrot in front of my nose, only to snatch it away. I could do with the 2.4 million that I might get for winning this game. And it would go a long way, and there you go, we've snatched a fourth goal. That's going to be disallowed. He actually looked onside to me that time, so it's going to be disallowed. No, it's been given. Wow, wow, wow. I really can't believe that we've come from 2-1 down with 15 minutes left to be winning 4-2. In fact, I say it was less than 15 minutes. No, it was about 16 minutes left, wasn't it, when I made the substitutions. And here we are, 4-2 up in the 90th minute. They've missed that. I'm now going to praise the guys to get a little bit of green smiley faces on the go there. As you can see, we're 2 goals ahead, so that works a treat. And well, I never. Outstretched arms. You've done brilliantly to come by that, and they have. I mean, absolutely quite made up. And that moves us up to 13th in the table, 7 points. We're only a win away from being knocked out of it, I guess, for the other team. So we do need to build on this now. This is an unexpected, fantastic result. Second part of the episode then, and we're at home against Juventus. Juventus are top. We've dropped to 4th because Parthenope have beaten Calgary 3-0. So we've got a chance to make that ground back up if we get a result against Juventus. Eddie Howe, of course, is in charge of Juventus. He followed me out to Italy. So the team we're playing today then, it's Dokovic in goal with Scow, Acomia, Neto and Vasquez across the back. Okay, so Neto's moved back into central defence with Vasquez coming in as left back. I ain't saying that Fonterosa did anything wrong. He's 16 years old. This is top of the league team. Juventus aren't going to be a pushover, so we're after points, and I've got to field my strongest team, I guess. Vasquez can play 15 games before he gets an automatic 1 season contract extension. I'm not sure whether we would do that or not, and I've got an optional 1 year on him anyway. So Urban and Pesci in midfield with Koulibaly and Codogno are our wide players. And then we've got Morelli and Ercole up front. Morelli is the new guy. He's a youngster, 18 years old. He wasn't eligible for the European game. I'm not sure why. He's got 16 dribbling, 15 finishing, 11 first touch. A little bit more on the first touch for in and around the box. He's got to be not doing many arms. His passing's quite good, which is unusual for a striker. Technique's at 15, off the ball's at 12, composure's at 16, This guy is going to be a quality player. You know, his history is with us. He's never scored a goal, all right, and he's only made 2 appearances in Serie last season. I'm not sure why he was chucked back down in the youth, but he's with us today. So that's the team. As you can see, our tactic familiarity is starting to improve. That should improve our performance. Here we go. Everybody's looking happy. We're not getting any red on the team talks now and team selections, which is always a positive. Media, we go with that one. Media have given them a lot of press. So amazing result last time out, beating Man City 4-2, and I didn't look at the fitness, so straight away I could see some of my players are struggling. I'm trying to do 2 or 3 things today at once, so I'm trying to fit videos in around housework and other things on my off day. So I'm in work tonight, so you'll have to excuse the fact that I'm not 100% up to speed with what's going on in the game. Well, I am, but I'm not. I'm missing important. And we hit the post. That was Morelli's first shot on target in his first team debut for me. I don't care if he's played in the past. This is his debut for me, and potentially he's going to be a quality player. Juventus, though, they're top of the league for a reason, and we're not closing enough there. We initially did well to get back, and it's bobbling about and it's gone wide for a corner. All good fun, guys, all good fun. So Kea, and Dokovic, I was going to call him Dubrovic then for some reason. Dokovic came out and punched that clear beautifully, and I'm not sure why my camera's lagging. It appears to be. If it's not when I play this back, I do apologise for bringing your attention to it, but for some reason it's on a go slow and I've got nothing else happening, so it is just this. And yeah, we're holding our own first half. We've had the better of the chances, got the possession, not making much headway on the XG. Would be nice to see us get a goal before half time. Koulibaly with the corner, and it's Neto. Is that with the goal? Yes! He ran from the near post to the back post and nodded it in. That's a first. I've never seen that happen before in my save. So I've got Neto set, I believe, for near post, but as you can see, he's run off. I thought he did, or did I see something different? Not sure, but I know I've got one front post, one back post. So Neto appeared on the initial play to run across a goal. If he didn't, again, I apologise for bringing your attention to something that's not happening. But we're 1-0 up, and we're 1-1. They've played corner to near post, and they're using the game to their advantage. And this is why I have no problem with us using the near post and back post, because they've done exactly the same there. And whoever he is, Rafos, scored a goal. So it's 1-1. I'm a bit concerned now about fitness levels. Silly me. So I'm happy with the performance so far, because I am. I mean, they say, I always go with what my gut feeling is. My gut feeling is that it's 1-1 at half time against Juventus. How can I not be happy with the performance? You know, unless an individual's playing badly, which I don't think they are. The stats, I don't always go by just stats. And Morelli, he's got, and this is the trouble with bringing youngsters in, but Neto tidies it up, finds Ascoli, long ball over the top. Koulibaly's going to be on there. Can my youngster get in and score me a goal? Cordongo, it's saved by the keeper. And they've scrabbled that clear, haven't they? And now Asprilla, there's a good footballing name. Now we're in trouble. Now we're in a lot more trouble. And that was a let off, guys. I'm going to chuck a little bit of encouragement their way, because I'm starting to worry a little bit about the way Juventus are cutting us open. And that's lovely cut out by Koulibaly. Back to Morel. And again, his youth is showing up there. And a long shot. Maybe I should have brought Morel on now rather than start him. I'm a bit worried here. I'm going to make a substitution. We're 55 minutes in. I'd usually try to get to the hour mark, but Cordongo is really struggling. We bring Pereira on for him. Pesh is struggling, so we're going to bring one of the old guard on for this, and that's going to be Tonali. And see how we go. Apart from that, Sko is struggling, so that's going to be Timber. Timber can play there, and then what we do is this. and that tends to work a little bit better. So we'll confirm the first set of substitutions. We'll try and get through now to 70 minutes, and then we'll look at getting a different striker on, I think. Morelli, that's better. But he needs this playing time to develop. If he's going to be that, and that's a lovely ball over the top for Ikoli. Ikoli's through. Oh, he's dragged it wide. Oh, that was an opportunity. You've got to take your chances in these big games, because you can guarantee they will. And as you can see, the game is becoming quite even now on everything. We're a little bit better on the possession. So Marel is coming off. I'm going to put Barlocco on up front. Not sure he's the future, but he's got a little more experience. And Koulibaly is struggling, so we bring Arezi on for him. That's a 5 substitutions made. I'm going to come straight in with demanding a little bit more, because we are letting Juventus start creating chances. And here we go. Ikoli again. Is he going to get this in? No. Tonali looking for his experience. Timber, lovely little chip over the back, and that's over to the back post. And oh, he should have hit the target with that. The defender got it completely wrong, and in the end, it was a free header at the back post, and he's put it wide. I'm always going to press it in for sure. And here we go. Arezi, lovely turn on the ball, and oh, he's lifted that over. So that's 2 quick opportunities for Arezi there, and he squandered both of them, and the game is winding down. I'd have took a draw at the start, but as always, I want to win. I want to win everything. I hate losing. I hate drawing. And oh my word alive. And oh, what a save. This keeper has turned out to be the signing of the season so far. And I'm just worried. Time's up, ref. You can blow the whistle now. Yeah, you looked at your watch. Blow the whistle. Game is done. We don't need to see any more. We don't need to see any more. Referee. And it's a good header clear at the near post. That is followed over. That's fine. And now the referee can blow his whistle. End the game. 1-0 at home against Juventus. I think we did well. Okay, so we did. We've drawn 1-0 with a team that is on paper far superior to us. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to get us out of 4th place. And we've allowed Lazio to close the gap, because Lazio beat Brescia. I think it was 1-0 yesterday. Not a bad episode. An unexpected win against Man City. Right then, guys, so that's the end of this episode. We are genuinely going to look now to come back for Capitoline and Strasbourg. Okay, we're going to get all these games out of the way, and then we'll try and see through. I think Monaco and Liverpool would be a good one. Yeah, because the teams around aren't really, so that's probably that, and then we'll see where we go second half of the season. Okay, so yeah, we will see you for Capitoline and Salzburg for episode 5. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, don't forget that big thumbs up. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the future. Thank you very much for watching.